Hi, and welcome to the Handy Capable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. I know you guys are probably a little tired of my story times, but yeah, part of me just feels like if I can at least let my story out because I have quite a lot of trauma and a life full of everyone blaming or putting me down or devaluing me, which I have an episode coming out very soon on why I can't stand when people devalue me, but especially men. And I think that's a little reason why I have very dry humor and why I'm very sharp at my tongue. And sometimes I kind of don't care how someone takes it, but I do at the same time. But part of me, I try not to care because usually that person hurt me so much to the point where I'm just like, pain gives pain. And since they don't want to hear me, I'm going to make them feel my emotions. But anywho. Yes, this is not a story time. This is actually a catfish type of episode. One of the first ones. I know I kept saying I was gonna get into it, but it is such a puzzle, like I keep saying. And actually, I think there was another catfish episode I was supposed to. Yeah, this is how messy my life is. I have so many catfish images and pictures. Now I have to go back to see if this is my first one because I don't think it is, but I'm going to tackle those other images again because I found someone else catfishing with the same person's images, and I've been trying to contact the real people, but the fake people took it over to Instagram. To like they're literally like making their whole facade all over the internet so that if you do try to track these people down, you just bump right back into the catfish. And so you're like helping with nothing, or you're helping this person know that they're trackable. So then they maneuver or switch identities or images and things, which I this episode goes strictly to that because a lot of catfish, they collect tons of images of different people. They go on someone's profile, and if you have a lot of different pictures and different clothing and different colors and things like that, especially if you're in great shape, yeah, you're probably going to be part of their catfishing game and everything. Well, they call it a job. Like if you watch Catfish and everything, they actually call it a job. So I'm going to show you a sample of what I caught, and I'm still investigating more and trying to dive into it, so I can't be too specific. But okay, here is the main screen. And some of you might be saying, okay, who cares? It's like on October 9th, they wrote you twice. Okay. They wrote you at night. Need a hurricane boo, probably in Florida, which, yeah, this one's in Florida, or quote unquote in Florida. And then they wrote question mark, question mark. And I know a lot of people are going to wonder, what is the big deal with this? But yeah, this is why I say look and read people's profiles. Pay attention, pay very close attention to people's profiles because, okay, this is from Danny, 34, Hollywood, Florida, and male today, wants, desires women. He's 5'11, athletic. And you can see what he looks like. He looks like he's, kind of, handsome young man. it's like defined neck, and it's like kind of like how the ears poke just a little tad bit out, but looks like he's in good shape and everything. So, but yeah, but you know what? Do you think this is the end of my story? Because yeah, remember, I like to be petty. I spill all the tea. I give all the good stuff. So if you guessed yes, you're very wrong. This is not the end of the story. So okay, okay, okay. Oh, get like pause this, get some tea, get some snacks. I'm going to try to not take too long. Yeah, I almost said I'm going to take too long, but no. I try to leave it to 25 to 30 minutes tops or whatever. But yeah, get a little snack and let me show you. Because as I kept, like, I get a lot of messages, and with my dating standards, I get a lot of absolutely horrible messages. You're gonna find that out in just the next couple of days, depends on the order that I let put these episodes out. Because there is a guy who calls me the N word more than once because I'm a Democrat, liberal, progressive. Yeah. Anyway, see, now we have the same message. Need a hurricane bill? Question mark. Question mark. And hold up, it's from Danny. 34, Hollywood, Florida. Male, today, desires women. Same height, 5'11, athletic. And so then I took a screenshot of the picture that was in the profile. And yeah, it's like, so it's of this guy. I don't know if he's a gentleman or not, so I'll just say this guy. But yeah, either he got a really good tan or that's not who we saw earlier. And if you look at the picture next to it, you'll see he switched his main picture twice. This is not in the order that I found, but hey, I'm doing what I can do. You know how messy my life is. But throughout 2.5 days, this guy changed his identity more than 10 times. And I think it depended on the time zone. Because once it got to like Nigeria's time, that's when he was the African American or the African. Yeah, it's like, okay, the black Danny. Okay. Yeah, since I don't know exactly where he's from, I'll just say the black guy. Okay. But then in the earlier times, he's a white guy, and I'm going to show you why I say a white guy, because yeah, there's still more. There is still more. But yeah, so just pay attention to the profile, like description, the height and everything, the name, the city, and the message, because you're going to see a pattern how the main profile keeps changing with the same exact messages, with the same exact height. This is all the same person. This is a catfish. And I might end up writing him because I want to know. Like, sometimes I'm able to get information about them. Most of it's false, but sometimes I'm able to get real stuff. I've been learning a lot, doing a lot of research and everything. So let's just say, yes, it's like I'm not gonna make it my full time job because I want to be a full time writer, as you know. But especially after my dating nightmare of a life, after I posted up my dating standards because I've had such a horrible dating life. The messages men keep sending me, it's really crazy because I normally can tell that a guy is a catfish when he respects me, when he's nice, when he asks, "Have you eaten today? Did you sleep well?" that he hopes I have a refreshing morning and those kind of things. And it's just to a point where it's really sad how easily I'm able to depict and tell a catfish from the rest of them, because once the guy is respecting me and I can tell that he's a gentleman, yeah, I can, yeah, I'm like 80% sure. There was one time where it's like he started the conversation a little bit differently and we started talking. But then once he said a certain sentence, I knew he was a catfish. And then about 5 to 10 messages later, oh, let's move this conversation over to this other app. Don't you want to move our relationship forward? You're so amazing. You're so tantalizing. I just want you all to myself. So yeah, let's move on to another app so that we can close this app out so that you will only talk to me and I will talk to you. Don't you want that, baby? I was like, I think I have love for you. Yeah, you're a catfish. You're a catfish. And so all of these images are of the same catfish, and he switches the pictures depending on the time zone. And it's like he just cycles through them. I think there's a couple more, but yeah, like I said, there's been a lot of Dating Nightmares, Catfish, and River of Racism episodes going on since like late summer, early fall. Because I'm like, wow, life really wants me to fall into a mess of things this fall. Is that like, yeah, I'm really falling into a mess this fall and I really don't like it. Can we at least get some pumpkin spice it up, you know? It's like I need some spice to spice this life up a little bit. But yeah, maybe I could sprinkle a little petty in my life. So I'm thinking of doing a backwards image search to these to see if I can find the real person. But again, I have to be careful because the catfish has made social media profiles for all of these. But then I kind of wonder how is he going to do it if he keeps rotating the pictures. And how would he do that if women, like especially Instagram, it's like the women are going to just be coming up and down the app or whatever. And it's like one day it's one guy and the next day the other. So it's like, how do you make sure they don't catch you? It just makes me wonder a lot actually. Because I had 3 catfish on Facebook, but I'm not really on Instagram. I need to, I want to, but I don't have enough time. So, oh no, I have the hiccups. Okay, so maybe that's a hint. But anyway, I'm thinking of responding to him. It's only been 3 or 4 days. And if he asks me what took me so long, oh, I've got excuses. I've learned from the catfish of what to say. And so, and I have 3 other catfish where one of them, he stopped talking to me because I wouldn't move the conversation to another app. And so I might be able to tell him, there's no other guy like you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it took me so long to respond to you. But if you still want to, we can move this to another app. What about, and I'll say one of the apps that they normally take it to, but I'm not like, there's this new one that they want us to get. I'll talk about it in another episode. Trust me, I have so many catfish. I have so many. But I know since early September, I think I found 7 or 8. Well, no, I technically found 15, but I talked to 7. So, yeah. Um it's going to get interesting. It's going to get messy. So, and I'm going to show you because I have talked to some of them. The one that like these they're they're hungry, they're thirsty, and they're determined to steal your money. Guys, like, if you get caught up in catfish, just block. And I know you guys are like, but what are you doing? I'm doing it so I can teach others and show others the tricks and what or how to know that you're talking to a catfish. I'm not giving these men a dime. No. And I'm still paying off my student loans. I'm trying to get my business going. And because, oh, I think I did do another catfish episode because I was asking you guys which career should I pursue or should I pretend I pursue, because a lot of them, they want to know how much money you make. So at first they're going to kind of say, "Hi, how are you? You're so beautiful." But they're like, "Oh, what do you do for work?" They're going to, because they want to go online and look up the salary so they can see how much money they can start getting from you, how much money they might be able to ask from you on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis. And all of a sudden, when they get caught in a hospital bed or a car accident or something happens to one of their children that's not really theirs, they're going to need your help. Block them. Block them. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys some of the things I do when they try to start asking me for money. They don't like me, but I enjoy it because I guess all my life I wasn't believed. And I think this is one reason why, when it comes to goals, education, and being a nerd and stuff, I take it to heart and it means a lot to me because no one ever believed in me. And part of me just feels like now that I'm finding what's going on with this catfish and also with dating nightmares, these men won't like me. So why am I going to waste my time when I can at least help people? Why can't I be petty when petty is needed? Why can't I, like, since a lot of men say that I wasted my time getting an education, okay, let me use my education. And I know I'm bringing up my education a lot, guys, lately, but I, I'm really tired. Like, I even got 2 or 3 messages from men last week telling me that a woman getting an education is a waste of money, and or if I was going to get a career, it should be in something where women belong, and or there was a third one. I forgot because I guess my mind is so full of all of this like catfish drama and everything like that. But I have plenty more. I have it from 4 different apps that I'm collecting them. But anyway, you guys have a awesome day. Block these catfish. Block them, okay? And just know this is the handy capable Black woman. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handy capable. But most importantly, I am human. And I and you should not tolerate any of these catfish. Find someone that actually loves you, that appreciates you, that adores you, that will make you feel special, that won't just take your money. Yeah, because you know what? Kind words are nice. Because that's all they're going to try to give you. But they want to get paid for their kind words. Find someone who will give you the kind words because they want to give you the kind words. Do you hear me? Yeah, I sound like your auntie, right? Yeah. Because I keep, like, even with some of these YouTube channels, I keep seeing people become victims, spending their life savings. Their life savings. Nah. See, this is why I say invest your money. This is why on my dating standards, I say must invest. Nah, mm-mm. If any of these men try to get my money, good luck. Good luck. It's like emphasis on the luck. And like in the Christian community, where luck came from. So I used it for on purpose. So, but anyways, you guys stay well, stay good, stay healthy, stay blessed.